Good morning, everyone. It is October the 18th, 2016. Time to kick off another trading day. When we look at the market, we are in a trading range. Got resistance at 8 to 12. And right now we've got pretty good support at 24 to 28. And I believe that trading range will hold today without some help from the news or the E-mini. Didn't have much news to speak about overnight. Today we have CPI up 0.3. That number could come in higher than forecast. Core up 0.2. Housing market index at 63. The rally in equities began in Asia, which is unusual. They usually follow us. Our market sold yesterday. One Fed governor was pretty dovish. Yellen and Rosengren were pretty bearish. Fisher's comments were taken, supposedly, and this is a stretch in my opinion, as bullish for stocks, so buy stocks. They always have to have something to write about. It's just the nature of the beast, and that's what we face this morning is the reason for the overnight strength. Sell 1 is going to be 7 to 11, sell 2 15 to 19, buy 1 29 to 01. 29 is a better number, but the buck might hold, and then 21 to 25. So I'm looking for a trading range today. It'd be great to buy it at 24 or better. It would be great to sell it at 11 or better. And we'll see how that shakes out. Okay, looking at the 30-year, last rotate up stopped at 06. We're at 28, so 64, 64, 04. Number 1, 7 to 11, sell 1. 19 to 23, sell 2. On the buy side, 20 to 24, number 1. 13 to 17, buy 1. And 1 to 5, buy 2. Volatility's been coming in treasuries here of late. It's been more difficult to reach our number 2 points. Our number 1 areas have been usually initial support or resistance, so we'll see if that plays out today. Gold was up overnight, as was crude. There was an OPEC announcement saying that they would get together in October, that they would have an interim meeting to, and I believe it's at the end of October, to discuss how they're going to divvy up the production quotas and curtail production at their November meeting. And we'll see if that happens. So again, it's easier rhetorically to support the market than it is to get out and actually cut production or do something like that, the hard stuff. Got to our number 2 sell zone last night, 64 to 66. It held up so far. I see a trading range. We've had a seller at 65 to 67, so until that changes, that's the way we're going to play it. On the buy side, the bright breakout came out 58, so we'll make 55, 57, buy 1, and 50, 52, buy 2. Okay, looking at the euro. Interesting articles come out the euro, and it usually comes from the Bundesbank or from some ECB official, but posted an article earlier from Zero Hedge talking about how an economist at the ECB says the European Union is a house of cards. Now, don't go, well, duh. Everybody knows that it is. And there's a lot of vested interest in maintaining the status quo, which is the big fight that's going on now. Italy is the next country that is being talked about as might be leaving the EU. And the problem with the EU and the European Central Bank has been the sovereign debt that is owned by banks across the EU of Spain and Italy. And it's always was going to take $1 trillion plus of real hard money, cash, to fix that problem. And the European Central Union and the European Union have chosen, and the central bank have chosen not to come out and do that. They've kicked the can down the road, and they've been pretty effective at that. So right now, last night we wanted to sell the 35 to 45 area. We had a high at 54. Looks like 40. Last rotate up was 36, so 35 to 45, sell 1. And 60 to 70, sell 2. I think we're headed for the buck. Buy 1, 110 even. Buy 2, 109.75. Okay, crude, we'll have the APIs tonight. Today we are trading the December contract. We are not trading November. December is front. It expires on the 20th. A little confusion late yesterday about that, but that's where we are. Last month we had 70-cent spread between the October and the November contract. It's down to 40, which is a normal relationship, about 40 cents between the front and the back month. So here we are at 60. So 75 to 51, sell 1. 51 and a quarter, 51.50, sell 2. On the buy side, 50 even, 50 and a quarter, buy 1. And 49.50, 49.75, buy 2. Okay, trading range, seller at 21.65, buyer below 21.15. Probably a pretty clean break in the 45 area. We're currently at 35. Got stops we know above that, above 43. So looking at our F2 screen, got the low volume number is at 37.25. I think we're going to get stops above the overnight session high. So 39 to 41. Then 44, 49. Basically leaning against 21.50. We'll give it some room. We've got this high right over here. Got that high. So we can come back up and 40, 41 holds and it starts down. We'll have ourselves a head and shoulder pattern. On the buy side, the breakout came from 30. So 30 to 32, buy 1. 25, 27, buy 2. CPI up 0.3. Core up 2 cents. And housing market index at 63.
like the trade leaning against 2150 best naturally. That's on the assumption we can get through 2140. So 40 even to 43 is where resistance is right now, and 25 to 30 is where support is. It's going to take a while to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible.